Hi, Chelsea.
Hi.
How you doing, Cameron?
Hi, how are
this is
you?
Lynn.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Come on in,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you. Thank you.
How are
All
you?
right, good.
Thank you for coming
Oh,
here.
absolutely. Our pleasure. So, obviously, we've come out to the Clinton Bar and Grill. It's a lot bigger than I thought. It's a really cool bar. So just tell us a little bit about what's been going on here. Some employees have been having experiences that they kind of can't
Well,
explain.
we've had a lot of customers who have said that they've seen a man in a hat who is in the corner over here. We're really not sure how he's connected to the building or why he's here. He's in period clothing, but a lot of customers have seen him back there. We do have a picture of him from a former employee.
And that's just right back here?
Yes, right back here by the back door near the ATM.
Okay.
I can take you guys back there if you'd like to see
Yeah,
it.
of course. Let's go to that area.
We do have a picture of the man in the hat that a former customer has sent to us.
Yeah, I see what you're seeing there, for sure.
Yeah, it's a definite figure.
There's no legs connecting it with the ground. So yeah, I mean, actually that's very consistent with a lot of things that we've captured before. I mean, it's these black shadow masses or these white shadow masses that are trying to maintain the human form.
He just seems very malevolent, like he doesn't want us here.
Okay.
Customers who have seen him multiple times have seen him in consecutive areas of approach. A customer has actually seen him almost at the pool table over there.
So
Walking closer to.
Yes.
That is kind of interesting.
Yeah, so one of my biggest fears is looking up from the bar at closing and seeing him standing in front of me. Yeah.
Obviously that's very chilling type stuff, especially
Yes.
when you're trying to close up at night.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
Do you feel like somebody's watching you?
Yes, all the time. It's something or someone is watching me.
Okay. Have you had any other experiences in the building here?
In the basement, actually, I did have a personal experience.
Do you want to show us the way?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah.
So normally down here in the basement, we have all of the lights off, but in here we have them turned on. But normally when you come down the stairs, it's completely dark in this room over here, and you have to come around here and turn on the lights. And when I was down here the one day, I turned on the lights, and I turned this corner, and there was a man standing on the stairs right here.
Right here.
Yes, right here. He was on the very first step. He had his hand on the railing, and he just looked at me and nodded politely and continued up the stairs.
He went back upstairs.
Yeah,
So
he wasn't.
just right away, I mean, this is a different experience from what you're having upstairs with that other man in the hat.
Right. He seemed completely
So
non-threatening.
not the same man.
No,
Okay,
not the same
okay.
guy at all. He was just non-threatening. He seemed very
Young
polite.
or old?
He was probably mid to late 30s. He was wearing kind of like a collared shirt, but not like a buttoned up professional. It was kind of open. He had the sleeves rolled up to his elbows, and
So you saw a lot of detail.
yeah,
Describing
definitely.
what he was wearing.
He
It's
was
not
already
just
looking at
a
me.
mass.
Yeah. Yes, he was very detailed.
It obviously stands out that he's looking at you and acknowledging your presence.
Yeah.
You said like he nodded at you? Or?
Yes, he nodded politely and continued up the stairs, and then continued down the basement here.
Okay. Are there more experiences down here?
We've had, I think it's mostly Blue who has had experiences around here. I mostly just keep my eyes down.
So Blue is an employee.
Yeah, she's
here
the
at
one that's
bar.
working at the bar right
Oh,
now.
great. So maybe we can get an interview with her.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
She says that she's a clairvoyant, so.
Okay, so she's had experiences in this area of the basement?
I think so. She hasn't really said anything to me specifically, but.
Okay. Well, we'll definitely talk to Blue and see if we can get maybe her accounts of things that are going on here.
Okay.
When you're here alone, do you hear people walking around up there? I think somebody mentioned that to me.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, like you hear like the creaking and everything.
That was upstairs, right?
No, that's down here.
That was down
There's in this thing right here.
What was that?
It's made of stone.
Something.
Sounded like a marble or something.
It
That was pretty loud.
That
and
was
it sounded
very
pretty
loud.
heavy.
It's
That's not one of these stones that are on the ground. That's something
It sounded
that.
like it was in here.
That's something that flew down.
Well, or something like this. That's what it sounded like.
That's
It's a
pick
stone.
one up and drop them.
Kind of.
honestly sounds a lot like what we heard. I mean,
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
Did you hear this? Like when it.
that's one of these rocks, dude.
Yeah.
We're the only people down here, right, Chelsea?
Right. It's just the four of us.
Cam, if they're starting to throw rocks that size, that's pretty menacing. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's not good for employees also.
No.
Like you hear like the creaking and everything.
That's exactly.
Like you hear like the creaking and everything.
That's exactly.
I can't believe that happened on here. I mean, how are we going to explain that to Bill?
I don't know.
I've never heard the rocks before. I mean, I've heard people. It kind of sounds like they're pulling in their bar stools, but never
Like
the rocks.
from down here, you hear things from upstairs when
Right.
nobody else
There's
is
nobody
here.
here.
Okay. Well, I think this is someone we'll definitely have to investigate.
Yeah, that's
tonight.
why we're here,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
That's why we're here.
Hopefully we don't get hit with any rocks. So.
As long as they keep them low.
So this is the apartment above the bar?
Yes, this is an apartment up here. Nobody lives here now. Nobody has lived here in a long time. One of the former owner's sons actually lived up here, was doing work up here. He fell down the stairs and broke his neck and died. So that's who a lot of patrons think that I saw in the basement.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed, happy to see you. I mean, it's basically pleasant in most ways and
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't
coming and going
aggressive.
type of a thing.
So that's who they think it was.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like a pretty dangerous. I mean, there's no handrail or
Right.
nothing like that. So
It's very narrow stairs too. It's like I have little feet, but
Yeah.
they're very narrow. Like you could easily trip.
yeah, they're steep.
Right.
if
They're
you weren't
steep.
being
Yeah.
careful. Yeah.
Kind of gotten a little bit different.
Right. This is basically the attic. We have our neon lights up here.
Okay.
This isn't really part of the apartment, I guess.
No, yeah,
It's
but I mean,
unfinished.
when you guys were talking about being in the bar, hearing footsteps coming from above you, this is where those footsteps would have been coming
Right.
from, right? And obviously, there's nobody hanging out
Yeah,
here.
nobody lives up here. Nobody would be spending any time up here.
Okay, great. Well, we have psychic medium Christy London here, who's filling in for our team psychic Chelsea Gill, and I can't wait to see what Christy kind of picks up. So I think she just got here, so we're going to introduce you to Christy, and I'd like to have you walk through the building with Christy and kind of see if she can corroborate any things that you've already told us. Okay.
Okay, great.
All right. Thank you very much for giving us
Thank
a
you.
walkthrough, Chelsea. Appreciate it.
Nice meeting you.
You too. I feel like something just stabbed me.
Lynn, check her back.
Where on your?
Right here.
I mean, it's not the most malicious thing I've seen, but you guys definitely got a little red spot here.
Yeah.
You said it felt like somebody stabbed you?
Yeah, it was like a really sharp, like, I don't know. It like took my breath away.
You okay?
Her.
Yeah.
You're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
She's laughing. She's so brilliant.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And she still works here.
And she still works there. Yeah.
We did film the walkthrough. I did let you listen to the rock that was thrown on our walkthrough. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't doubt that someone's down there throwing stuff.
I mean, that thing sounded like it was thrown very hard.
Yeah.
Okay, and it like so hard that it actually skipped through the floor. So, I mean, you can tell by the reaction. Our reaction, I mean, that really surprised us. Is that anything like that has ever happened?
I've
or-
never personally had something thrown, but I have definitely, when I turn the light off, I feel like something's standing in that hallway.
Yeah.
And I don't like being in that hallway by myself without the lights on. It's something down there don't want you down there. Actually, the first stories I was told when I started here, because everyone was told about the ghosts when they start, is that someone was pushed on the basement stairs.
So an employee, these stairs right behind you, these basement stairs? Okay, so she was pushed by what she believes was a ghost.
Right.
I almost feel like I'm being warned. Like, I told you I don't want you here. You know I don't want you here. Yeah, it's cool. The energy is so thick and so dense. It's almost like we're dealing with somebody who's not necessarily crossed over into the light. Okay. At least that's how I receive them. I'm feeling the pain in my right shoulder and my right arm. Normally when I get the pain in my chest and in my arm, and it dictates to me that there was somebody who possibly had a heart attack. That's my physical sign for that. However, I'm really only feeling it in my arm as of right now, almost like someone might be grabbing me or pinching. Okay, and it's cutting off. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
My breathing is definitely in here. It's almost becoming restricted in a way, and I'm getting chills. So the energy is definitely getting stronger. It's almost like it's trying to intimidate me. Can you show me where the rock was, or where the sound of the rock was?
The sound of the rock was kind of over here, but it sounded like it was being dropped from the ceiling almost. But the only rocks that we have in here are just in this corner. I'm not okay with this basement.
My hands are, feel this hand. It's cold.
Oh,
but
yeah.
then feel this hand. It's freezing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of earthbound physical energy here that is definitely, wants my attention, let's say, and is becoming more intense for me. I'm gonna get pain in my neck right in here. Okay, so this staircase has a lot of energy. We noticed it coming down, and I'm noticing it even more coming up. Like I get the sense of someone falling down or being pushed or knocked down.
Well, actually, the upstairs apartment, the former owner's son used to live upstairs,
Okay.
and he fell down the stairs and broke his neck.
That explains the neck pain that I've been getting.
Right.
And picking out. Okay.
And I had seen someone on the stairs down here a couple weeks ago, and a lot of people have told me that that was probably him.
He died from the fall?
Yep. Well, I can show you the staircase where he fell right now.
Okay, sure, let's do that. He just said to me, son of a bitch, I had my whole life ahead of me. This guy was in his 20s to 30s, give or take. I feel like he was not taller like a man would be. I'm going to put him around 5'10", give or take. Thinner, short, clean cut hair, at least at one point. Quieter, but definitely had his own way of being. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah.
Did you know him?
I did not know him, but that's the person I saw in the basement.
Alrighty then.
That's definitely him.
Ooh, and my legs are getting like that again. So physically, empathically, this is what I'm feeling. He is strong enough to do this, to validate himself, basically, is what he's trying to do.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, let's go. Let's not keep this guy waiting. Okay, this is it right here.
Yes.
He was found, I feel like almost sprawled kind of in this area. There's a lot that has gone on in here, at least, especially with him, but in the past as well, that people did not know this was kind of like a safe haven. I don't even think his parents knew, or the people who owned the bar or the building knew the kind of things that went on here. I think there was a whole nother side in life that he lived. That's the feeling I get.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. So he was kind of, yeah, this. I could almost see the body. I almost kind of feel like his head was like here somewhere, and his legs and his arms were kind of like up over here. That's the image I get. I almost feel like I'm going to walk on him, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to walk around this way. Getting like I feel like he wants me to go up there, but at the same time I feel like he doesn't, and it is freezing already. Freezing. My nose is getting cold. And it's not the kind of freezing like where the heat's off. It is bone chilling from the inside out, like you're stuck out in sub-zero degree weather. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting like a pain all, it's like in my esophagus, my windpipe, all in here. I truly feel like this kid had like an underlying medical condition maybe he did not know about that definitely had to do with like cardiopulmonary issues, things of that nature. Just like a flash of light, like a massive energy, I should say, like over there real quick.
Greg Heineman, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming out.
Hey, no problem.
So Greg Heineman's here with us. He runs Terra Technologies. It's a really cool zombies that you see all over Buffalo. You see them at the Biden's game at Zombie Night and a lot of other really cool events. So.
Nail Fest, all over.
Yeah, we've seen you at a lot of different events.
Everywhere. Just tonight we're with units down at the Key Bank Center and doing the big festivities with them.
So people might actually recognize you because you're actually dressed in street
I know, I'm
clothes.
in regular human
But,
clothes.
um,
My family wouldn't even recognize me.
But really, the coolest thing that I think you guys do is the charity work that you guys do for the local food banks and a lot of other charities that you guys work with.
Yeah, I mean, we've raised almost, over 10,000 pounds of food for the food bank. We're around 1,000 lives saved for units with their blood drives. Everything that we do is to give back to the charity. We're trying to teach people that join us, this is what you do in life. It's not all about what you get, it's what you give.
Well, we're really excited to have you here, Greg.
I'm excited to do that. This
Cool.
is my first time ever doing this stuff, dude.
Cool.
Well, we'll definitely try to show you the ropes here.
All right, man.
Let's get into Clinton Bar and Grill and see what's going on.
Let's do this.
Guys, this is the stairway that a couple employees have felt heavy pressure on their back when they're walking down. Almost like they're being pushed on the stairs. Kind of eerily similar to the guy upstairs who fell down the stairs. But also Chelsea, who's a bartender here, right here, kind of right where we're at right now. She said she actually saw what she believes was a ghost right here on the stairs and then kind of darted upstairs and then there was nobody there.
And I turned this corner and there was a man standing on the stairs right here.
So in this way, Greg, right where you're going, this is where that rock was thrown during the walkthrough. In this room where we were standing right here. So I think this is a good place to try to set up. I mean, we definitely want to try to get in this room and kind of figure out, I mean, really what that sound was, that loud crack.
Where'd the rock land?
Well, we were standing right here, and it sounded like it was coming from over here. Now let me show you these rocks over here. Look. All these rocks right here. I mean, you heard the video, right?
Yeah.
So look at the size of some of these rocks that are right here.
Okay.
So I mean, that's definitely what we heard, and it sounded like it was smacked. It didn't sound like it fell from the ceiling because it wouldn't have been loud enough. We were across the room, and it was a loud bang on the ground, and then a trickle across the floor here. So really, I think this would be a logical place to try to set up. Just kind of right where these rocks are.
Like you hear like the creaking and everything.
Alright, so I'm gonna start recording here.
What was that? Was that one of you guys?
It sounded like one of the pipes or something.
That didn't sound like a pipe. It sounded like a door or something.
Alright, so I mean, we're immediately getting some sort of voices coming through here on our box. Alright, so we're here to speak with any spirit that might be here in the basement. We were here earlier. There was a rock that was thrown. If that was you, can you please step forward and make yourself be known to us? We also have a couple of K2 meters on the ground that have green lights. If you can show us your energy by fluctuating that, be also a way to communicate. Hi. Hello. Were you the one that threw the rock at us? Well, not at us, but across the room. You didn't say yeah? You did, right? So, I also want to know, are you the person that's touching employees while they're walking down the stairs? We got a spike on our K2 meter over here. Look at this spiking out a little bit. Spiking. Did you hear that say help?
I couldn't make it out. I heard it say something.
Are you looking for help? Okay, so when you threw that rock across the room, you were trying to get our attention, right? Because now you have our attention.
Yo, the voice, then that, and then the static.
What is your name? Tim. So before, remember, said Timmy before?
Yeah. Did you throw the rock, Tim?
What?
Whoa. Did you say yeah?
When was the last time you had a real drink?
Again.
It sounded like we're starting to see.
Do you know that people have seen you?
We want to see you kill yourself, Gus.
Worried.
Soon? Soon?
Can you move another rock?
Please? I want to see it. We know. I want you to show me that you can do it. I wasn't here when it happened the first time.
Help.
That's that help.
That was a help.
I heard that man.
How can we help you? We're here to help. We're willing to help. We want to give you an opportunity to leave, Tim. Never. You hear that? Never. You don't want to leave? This is your home? Jeez, man. Some of that stuff was really clear coming out of that box. I mean, did you hear it say, help me?
Yeah.
You know, but it really, it just says it over and over, it wants to stay. It's here. It like lives here. You know, and it really didn't have anything to tell us, which I find really weird because that rock being thrown, I think, was specifically to get our attention. Right? So, and I mean, we were getting spikes in the K2 meter and everything. All right, let's go see how everybody did upstairs, too. That's the rock right there. Get that shot right there, prevent your feet. All right, thank you, Tim.
Creepy.
It was kind of creepy?
For me.
Well,
even it was for me.
Even for you, huh?
Yeah.
Because you do creepy pretty well.
Right, so we're up here in the apartment of the Clinton Bar and Grill. Something tragic happened up here. I know that you don't know anything as far as any of the claims at this place go. I know me and Rebecca were just kind of brought up to date on what happened here. So I guess we want to kind of feel what you're feeling first before we even move forward with any of the investigation here.
As before, I picked up and there was an accident, there was a fight of some sort, something happened. The back of my head hurts. Either someone hit me or I fell and hit my head. Like I literally feel him walking over here to the point of them getting uncomfortable. But the closet to my right is something I don't want to mess with, as the K2 is just going off.
Yeah, the closet.
Because the shadow keeps going, literally. If you can film there, please. I keep seeing the shadow. I saw the shadow when we were downstairs.
Yes.
And I called it out, and then I saw the shadow when we were doing a walkthrough over in front of the window. He's not happy we are in his space.
This was his
He was
spot.
a drunk.
So I'll let you know now that one of the people that lived in this apartment actually fell down the stairs and died on those stairs.
Okay.
And then people that work here have claimed that they feel like they're being pushed down the stairs.
Yeah. He's not happy. Like, literally, he's hovering over my right side right now. Like, basically, what are you doing in my house? I don't believe he's technically crossed over. Is the gentleman that passed away in this apartment here with us right now?
Do you know that you're dead?
Did it just say they're investigating?
Yes, they did.
That is crazy.
What's that noise?
K2.
The K2 makes that static noise?
The new ones do.
There.
Is your name Bob?
It's a K2.
Is that you?
No, we don't have anything.
You feel something?
Yeah, someone just tapped.
somebody walking in front of the camera?
Okay, to this one.
And now it's gone.
Were you just walking in front of the camera?
You know how like if somebody was to get in the shot right now, we would take you guys out of focus?
Yeah.
That's exactly what just happened.
It's got a 10
I kind of feel like this wall shouldn't have been here too.
Yeah, like it was open.
Like it was open. Like
Well, this was probably an attic.
what was that?
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
I heard that.
It sounded like it was coming from the
It
stairs.
sounded like something was running.
Up the stairs.
That or it was back there.
Chelsea, please be careful by the stairs.
Yeah.
Where?
It sounded like someone was running up the stairs
Yeah.
or that way.
I can't fucking see.
Don't-
You hear that?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Hello?
It's coming from in there.
Okay.
It's definitely coming from in there.
Lou, come this way.
I'm gonna turn the geobox off.
Holy cow!
What? What are you seeing?
Well, the
I could have
lights.
swore just somebody was peeking around that door.
Somebody was peeking through this door.
It looked like somebody.
Whoa! Oh, dude, I
Yeah.
just my own shadow
I don't
just
know if you
fucking
saw
scared
when
me.
you were filming, but I kept looking over there.
here.
Now that we're all over here, nothing's gonna happen.
Well, listen to us. We sound like.
Hold on, wait.
I just heard it again.
Yeah, dude, I heard like rumbling, right?
Yeah, but that's
It's
us.
like
Or running? No, dude, that shit was like
yeah,
running.
it's like that.
Yeah, but nobody was over here.
if you're here with us, can you please make the K2 meter go off? That's in my hand.
Make a noise, knock on something.
What was that? I saw that move from you, Kev.
I don't know what it was, but something
I saw it moved from you.
something was breathing on my neck. All right, dude.
Who are you?
You seen it, Becca?
I saw it move from you.
It didn't scratch me. I don't think.
No, it just. I saw it like a
It
shadow.
was like something was breathing on my neck.